My name is Brian Jandro. I'm the principal of Gorham High School,
And I am so excited to update you on the amazing work that our students are doing with technology. 4 years ago, we brought to you an initiative that we called GHS Creates. We were focused on collaboration, innovation, and creation. Since that time, we have watched our students doing incredible work as they create experiences and create meaning.
I'm Gabe Badeau. I used the iPad to record live music in GarageBand for a podcast that my friend was doing.
So I'm about to record the first track of this. It's 4 parts, ukulele, drums, bass, and accordion, and being recorded on an iPad.
I love recording music. It's a lot different than playing live music because it's more just you and your own ideas and thoughts.
Oh, and I actually forgot to check my mic levels, so I have to make sure that it's not too loud. Yes, I'm gonna turn this down.
My friend was doing an English project of making his own podcast, and he asked me to do a jingle for it.
I'm starting with ukulele. Okay, that was pretty good.
Just in the music room here, I recorded each of the instruments, like take by take. With GarageBand, I was able to combine all the tracks and just make one final piece of music with all the different elements that I had.
Okay, next up, I'm going to record the drum part.
GarageBand is what's called a digital audio workstation where musicians can record their music and edit their music and refine everything just in one software. Through it, I can hook up a microphone and I can record music into it and line it up with other tracks and everything that I need to make a final piece of music. It's right on an app. Most digital audio workstations are programs to be used on giant setups for big studios. It's very convenient in the sense that it can be right on an app in an iPad.
And GarageBand is pretty user-friendly, so none of this is too hard to line up.
Upright bass, it's a little tricky.
I think that was good.
It's a lot of fun when you just have an idea, taking a shot at something and seeing if it works.
Oh yeah, that was a little bit of a...
It's a bit exposing because you don't always get the chance to just go out and try something without knowing how it's gonna end up.
Oh God.
Everybody has that creative spark inside them, even in school. Even if you've never done music or art and you wanna maybe give it a try, you should definitely do it because there's no harm in trying. You might not know where it will take you.
I'm Emma. I use Procreate in art classes, but also on the side, just in general. It's really an outlet for me with a bunch of classes I'm taking, all the homework I'm getting. It's just a moment so I can relax. For traditional art, you mess up, it's there. It's there forever. But for Procreate, with different layers, you're able to move things around without messing up the bottom portion of what you're drawing. With colors, it's just a color wheel instead of having to pick different markers and everything. You can zoom in just by pinching the screen, zoom out by pinching out. Mr. Crosby is really supportive using digital art, saying wow, that's so good, you should keep going. Procreate was really helpful recreating the digital painting to the wood because you can copy it off the iPad, making a reference so you know where everything is exactly. It's just easier mixing the colors and then comparing it to the iPad so you get the perfect color. I feel like it makes me a better artist. Doing art on the iPad actually really helps me with being creative because with physical art, it's just you're stuck to one size of the paper, what materials you have. Everything gets so expensive after a while. But with Procreate, you can have whatever size paper you want, whatever pencils, materials, because guess what? It's right there on the iPad.
My name is Kyla Davenport and I'm in JMG, Jobs for Maine Grads. We're working on a career exploration project. I was designing an advertisement to attract customers to my business. I was using Sketchbook. I can use different brushes or textures and change the colors to whatever I want. If you're drawing like really small, you would want to zoom in, which isn't something I can do on paper. I enjoy digital art at school because it calms me down. When I get my job, I'm going to get my own iPad and Apple Pen because I like to draw.
Yeah, that's cool.
My name is Tyler Olson, and I use the new trackpad case to write my research paper. The new iPad case is very easy to use, very user-friendly, and the screen gets less dirty, has less fingerprints on it, so you're having a nice clean screen while using the trackpad. The pointer or cursor makes it more efficient because you're right there the whole time and you're not having to leave your workspace that you've already created. When writing papers and long essays, you're able to quickly and efficiently get your thoughts down. This new setup has the same exact benefits of using laptops and stuff like that, but you're using an iPad and you have the best of both worlds. And I use the new Apple book in my biology class. The digital science textbook is very nice to use, very interactive. You're able to look at all the examples, look at all the images, and then it helps connect with the learning that you make using the reading. It would definitely be worthwhile to find these interactive textbooks because it makes students more engaged, makes them want more than a paper textbook.
My name is Colin Landry and I use the trackpad case on my iPad to type my English document. I use the web browser, which saved a lot of time. The convenience of the trackpad, it feels the same as the MacBook that I have. You shouldn't spend a lot of money on a brand new MacBook. If you're just using it for writing on docs, writing on slides or something, these are basically the same thing. The feeling of the trackpad made it feel a lot more serious. It made it feel like I should write. It actually made me want to write on it more.
Hi, I'm Laura Burt, and I use Notability in my classes. I started using Notability probably freshman or sophomore year. I could take pictures of my online textbooks and import them into Notability and then write on them. Instead of wasting paper, I could just write directly on the book digitally, where it keeps it all very organized. I do my homework on Notability because I can very easily export it into Google Classroom. My teacher uses the Show Me app to project her lessons as if it was a whiteboard when she's doing math because she likes to be able to look at us at the same time as writing, and I think that's really helpful.
My name is Shafiq Mata and I use Notability for math class on my iPad. I used to do it on paper, and then when I ran out of pages, I started doing it on my iPad. It makes note-taking a lot more efficient. Being organized with your notes makes it so when you actually have to study for a test, you have everything right in front of you. The colors, they catch my eyes when I'm looking at the math, and you can underline stuff with different colors and use different colors for different math. I wish I started using Notability for math a lot earlier before, because once you switch, you won't ever go back to paper.
Woo, small weather report.
Yes.
They keeping you busy on this?
Oh, they certainly are. Got a good group here.
Yeah, that's all I've seen in these weather reports going on everywhere.
I'm Ever Herder, and I created a weather forecast project in science.
So where am I? Am I like still in the frame, like right here?
Yeah.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you're on the left.
So like, how far away should I be, do you think? Maybe like...
That's fine. Just like do this.
The iPads, they really do promote creative activities. There's so much more you can do with it. Like nowadays, we have green screen technology. Your background could be whatever you want.
That would be California, this would be Northwest.
Okay.
This would be like Florida.
When given the opportunity to be creative for like a class project, I feel a lot more free. It gives you the opportunity to express your ideas in a way that nobody could imagine really.
3, 2, 1.
Let's dive into the weather for this week. Starting out with the Southwest, we see some unfortunate weather patterns involving the creation of a tornado, which we'll cover in just a little bit.
I created the weather data, so what the week was going to be like for the different regions.
Following the jet stream, reaching up north early in the week.
Carter, he created the maps for like where all the weather phenomena were happening.
In the background, we'll have an animation of it traveling up.
And we had to get it just in the right position so like I was pointing at the weather for the week. In the end, it looks pretty good.
And pushing it up, causing a high pressure pocket, which brings all the thunderstorms and rain we've seen.
To express projects differently, that's what companies look for in people to hire. In the future, a lot of jobs will like that. And I think projects like this create learning environments and opportunities for the future like that.
Okay, nice.
When I went on to iMovie, it was so easy. For you to create something amazing is super simple. If you need to know how to, do the green screen or something, there is like a question mark button down in the bottom corner to help you and guide you. With a PC or a Chromebook, you kind of just have to get it done before the deadline, and there's no room for creativity. I am pretty excited about working on projects like this. I find it very, it's, comfort food, right? Well, it's really comforting because for you to create something amazing is super simple. And so it's really fun to watch what you have playing in your head go onto a project. And when you present it to your class and all of their faces, they're like, wow. It's definitely worth it.
My name is Teriteka Oliwalan. I came from Burundi in 2022, so I'm kind of new here in Maine. The project I was doing on Miss Reed's class, it was about choosing a country of your choice and then talk about it, their culture, their traditions. The medium I used, it was narrated iMovie, and it's kind of pretty cool. First, you have to write a script and then record your voice, do the editing, and if you want a music, you can put it. What I like about doing the iMovie is I'd rather speak than type. If you do like a mistake, you just cut the audio, like the part you did a mistake, and then do a new one and then glue to it. That's just simple. That's the easier part. That's what I love about it. For me, being creative, it's really important because it's just freedom of expression. You are able to express what you're feeling, what you are. And for me, that's just what I love.
We just saw some great examples of GHS students creating experiences and creating meaning. In this video, you heard from our students talking about how creation allows them to truly express themselves. And you got to see all of the behind-the-scenes work that goes into creating these amazing projects. I invite all GHS students and our staff to join us in the next iteration of learning at GHS, where students create experiences and create meaning.